Alrighty, and here is the video review for another cool little first look. Not really a first look thing. I mean, there have been pictures out and about of it, but a first real good in-depth look at the Eagles TF Ramhorn, the ERH0204. And it comes in a neat little package, little plastic box with a picture here of a Ramhorn. And on the back, there's a neat little, it's supposed to look like it's been posted to you here on the back. And in the stamp, there's what looks to be a really neat scourge, like a custom scourge there. I'd love to see more of that. That looks kind of awesome. Maybe I have. And then just a little plastic container. More stuff on the bottom. Made by Eagle. So if you open it up, and inside you got, again, this is a test shot. These aren't finished yet, so here's the test shot version of the cassette. Here's the cassette side of him. Like that. I'm assuming when it comes out it will be molded in a different color. Yeah, a quick little hand printed, here's how you transform him, instructions for him. And here he is compared with the original G1 Ramhorn, just to get an idea of the size. He is in cassette mode, a wee bit thicker, but should still fit in Soundwave. I can't find my Soundwave to bring him in to pop him in there, or blaster. But roughly the same size as a G1 cassette. A little smaller this way too, actually. But neat. We'll go ahead and turn him into his Rhino mode just to have him ready for a comparison here in a minute. Just real quick, slap his weapons on. Get Ramhorn ready to go. And we'll set him just off to the side here real quick. Now this one, and it's kind of neat the way they make this work. You bring the head down like this, flip the horn up, and underneath here he actually has a little mouth that opens up, which I think is really neat. He's got a little hinged mouth under there. Flip the tail out the back here, and then the two halves up here fold down and around, and then you bring the legs down and out like this, however you feel like posing him. And then down and around, and down like this. And there you have him, and bring his head down a little bit so he's charging. And there you have him in Rhino mode. And he is a little bit more three-dimensional, as you can see. He's not just a flat cassette. Again, put him over there. You can see he's got the detailing for his launchers. Launchers here on the back. The horn and all stuff. And here he is with Ramhorn, which, as you can see, has the bigger weapons on him, the missile launchers that come out the sides, but overall is much thinner than the Eagles TF here. Now you notice he is a little hollow on the bottom just because of the way these fold out. Right now, these sides or pieces are a little loose. You see he's having a little trouble standing. I'm not concerned about that at the moment because this is at the test shot level. This type of stuff is exactly the reason they build them at this stage, just to get an idea of how all the parts fit together. And I'm sure that they'll fix that on the final product. But I mean, but it's not, unstable. He does stand. I knocked him over a little bit there, but he's not going to collapse on you or anything very easily, even at this stage. And again, this is a test shot. A lot of those tolerances will be tightened up for the final version. This is just more of a proof of concept type of mold here with Ramhorn. But yeah, I think he's really neat. I think this is a really neat idea. I like to see. I think I saw a steel jaw prototype on the page. I've seen it in one other cassette by them that looked like it was pretty cool too, and I'll have to look that up. But all in all, I think it's a neat idea. I love the opening mouth on him. I think that's really cool, and you can kind of bring his head down a little bit more to look like he's getting ready to charge on the figure as well. And like I said, a little hollow, but for just setting up on display on your desk, he's not any worse than the G1 cassettes, and it actually has a lot more detail molded into him, and he looks really, really cool. So yeah, there's another quick little first look at the test shot for the ERH0204 Eagle TF Ramhorn.